Okay, so here's some good news for those of you getting Social Security and disability benefits.
Talk about the Social Security cost of living adjustment.
A little more money could be coming to Social Security checks next year.
All right, so the Social Security COLA, or the increase going into 2026.
Everyone is celebrating the 2026 Social Security raise. Headlines call it relief, politicians call it progress, retirees call it hope. But what if that very raise, the biggest in years, is the beginning of the end for millions of retirements? What if the update designed to help you survive inflation is quietly setting you up to lose more than you gain? Because behind the smiling press conferences and patriotic promises lies an uncomfortable truth. This raise may not save your future, it may dismantle it. And before you finish this video, you will understand exactly how. The system calls it a cost of living adjustment, a technical term that sounds harmless, almost generous. Checks are increasing, the numbers on paper are higher, and the government claims victory. But in reality, it is not a reward. It is compensation for failure. A higher payment is not a gift. It is a symptom of an economy where every dollar is worth less than yesterday's. Your paycheck rises by 3% while the cost of food, rent, and medicine rises by 5%. It feels like progress, but it is erosion in disguise. The 2026 raise is not proof that the system works. It is proof that the system is barely holding together. Here is the first hidden truth. The formula used to calculate the Social Security increase is nearly half a century old. It was built for a working class America that no longer exists. It measures inflation through the spending habits of urban wage earners, not retirees. It ignores the reality of aging, skyrocketing medical bills, rising housing costs, and prescription prices that double while the benefit crawls upward. This means your raise is based on someone else's life. The system pretends it understands your struggle while using data that expired decades ago. And when that math fails, the blame does not fall on the formula, it falls on you. Every election cycle, the same scene repeats. Smiling candidates step to the podium, announce a larger adjustment, and call it proof that they care. But there is a paradox hidden in the applause. The higher the adjustment, the faster the trust fund empties. Every extra dollar paid today accelerates the countdown to insolvency tomorrow. It is political theater with a financial cost. Votes are bought with borrowed security, and no one admits that the stage props are your savings. They promise protection, but every promise comes with a price. And the bill always lands in the mailbox of the next generation. Now the facts get darker. By 2033, the Social Security Reserve could be depleted. Over 70 million Americans rely on it for survival. When that happens, benefits may be cut by 25% overnight. Meanwhile, the 2026 raise may push thousands of retirees into higher tax brackets, forcing them to give back part of the increase through taxation. More money on paper, less money in your wallet. And younger workers, the ones still building their futures, are projected to receive only 75 cents for every dollar they were promised. The raise is not solving the problem, it is accelerating it. The system is spending tomorrow to survive today. But the most dangerous part of this story is not economic, it is psychological. When people believe a government raise equals safety, they stop creating safety for themselves. Dependency replaces discipline. Comfort replaces caution. The 2026 COLA increase conditions millions to believe they have been rescued, when in truth, they have only been restrained. It is financial hypnosis, a promise of security that quietly removes the motivation to seek independence. And that is how power sustains itself, by keeping citizens comfortable enough to stop questioning why they are still struggling. Social Security was designed in an era when a worker retired at 65 and rarely lived past 75. That world is gone, people live longer, costs rise faster, and the system was never built to survive a century of debt, inflation, and political short-term thinking. So what can you do? Understand the real message behind this raise. It is not an invitation to relax, it is a warning to prepare. Because the government cannot guarantee the value of a dollar, but you can control the value of your decisions. The 2026 Social Security raise may look like a gift. In truth, it is a test of awareness, intelligence, and independence. Those who see beyond the headlines will adapt. Those who trust the illusion will watch their security dissolve in slow motion. This is not about fear, it is about foresight. Because in the world of money, survival belongs not to those who wait for help, but to those who think rich.